on the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The run inside. It's Bishop. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fakes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football with that last completion. Not
turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Volunteer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Jackson. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Shoots it to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that play.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. Nice grab in traffic. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical bend.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And they're not on the same page there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Working the middle, it's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
And the defense chooses aggressiveness. This 4th down and short, man, and they blitz, they bring some pressure, they get home. And here's what they did. They sped up that RPO decision. Quarterback threw it, I think, a little bit before he wanted to, force the incompletion, and get the big 4th down stop.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. This time he wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody.
Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the right. What a grab with one hand. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick completion on the out. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Vols in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Using his legs, it's Bishop. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lockett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Throwing right. Got his man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Bishop. There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. this offense is on the move. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's got it on the right.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The run inside. It's Jackson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He'll take it himself. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Johnson wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Wildcats. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosion.
Finding got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Johnson looking to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals. And you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's looking deep. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Louisville taking on the NC State Wolfpack.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Running inside, it's Jackson. Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Catch in the middle. It's Oakley.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Oakley. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. The keeper on the option. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that something in the way.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Makes the grab. It's Staley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Fights off a defender. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a...
Turning it on. Powers through. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going forward in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
Quarterback may change this route. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off play action. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Runs through a man. He might have some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Bishop. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Oakland. Breaks into the open. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Snagged in the middle. It's White. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Finds space on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson looking to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker. And he's able to win up front, sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
Second down now after the sack. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. The play action fake. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring position. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball. He'll try to take it back. The 20, the 10. Touchdown Wildcats. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown ball! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. Of course, it stops again at the 2-minute mark. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Johnson wants to throw it.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water with this offense so backed up. They're able to get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able to stay out of the end zone.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They were hoping for a little more, but it could have been worse as the punt goes out of bounds, and they'll put it in play around the 45-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A spectacular one-hand grab. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Watching film of this guy, one of the things that really stood out to me was his catch radius, how you just need to throw it somewhere near his body, and he can reel it in. How great was that one-handed stab? Just climbs the ladder. I thought for sure that thing was going to be falling incomplete, but he reels it in, and it's a massive 1st down for the offense.
In the red area, it's Bishop. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Quarterback making adjustments. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Unleashes to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Yeah, and they're trying to get something going here. Obviously, got to make something happen quick late in the 4th quarter, and that might be their last chance, their last real shot. Now they turn the football over, and it's just not looking good. That clock is really working against them.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Grabs a screen around all kinds of defenders. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Love the route there by the tight end and man. Coverage, he's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The give to the left. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.